Go ahead.
Thanks, Jen. So on Ukraine, the president has made clear that he sort of has a red line with Russia in terms of not wanting to do anything that would get into a direct confrontation or lead to World War III, as he puts it. I'm curious, and you're not sharing specifics, but in broad strokes, does he have a similar red line now with China assisting Russia? And does he not want to get into a direct confrontation with China? And are there certain things he's not willing to do because of that?
Let me see if I can answer your question, but tell me if I'm not. We don't like red lines around here, so I'm not going to use that phrasing. But you are obviously correct that he's been very clear and consistent about that he does not have the intention of sending U.S. troops to Ukraine. That has not changed. I would look at, while we are certainly watching closely the actions of China, whether that is support of any kind, in support of any kind for Russia, and certainly there would be consequences to that. I do think we look at it through a slightly different prism. I mean, Russia is invading Ukraine actively, so I'm not sure if I'm answering your question or not.
Sort of, just to follow up, I mean, right, no ground troops in Ukraine, but also there have been other things such as not enforcing a no-fly zone or not providing the fighter jets that the president has been reluctant to do. So again, you said you're not sharing specifics. You said, Jake Sullivan said significant consequences for the Chinese, but I'm wondering if there are certain things that you will not consider because it could lead to a direct confrontation with China that you're reluctant to get into, the same way you are with Russia.
I just think we look at it slightly differently. I mean, why the president has been so clear about not sending U.S. troops is obviously because that would be a military conflict. We're not fighting, obviously, there's no military conflict at this moment with China, nor are we predicting that. So I think it's slightly different.
Have you noticed that as everything around you seems to decline, one thing still grows? It is the power of your rulers. None of their plans and directives have solved your problems or made your life better. The only result has been their increased control over you at the cost of your freedom. Do you know why? You gave them the power.